welcome to Sports Talk with King Vaughn. Today is Saturday. You know what that means. College football is on today. Today is the start of week 3 in the college football season. That means most teams are playing their first conference games of the year. And it's going to be a fun week. But first of all, we have to start with our McNeese Cowboys, where we're going to be playing Alcorn State. We should go in there and handle business and end up in the win column for the first time this season, after a tough loss to Florida, which we all expected, but still tough. Okay, other conference games that are important this week is LSU is 14th ranked and they are playing Mississippi State. They should easily beat Mississippi State because Mississippi State isn't that good, and LSU really needs a bounce back win after losing to Florida State, because Grambling State's victory was not really anything special. Another game that I would watch would be the number 1 ranked Georgia Bulldogs versus South Carolina Gamecocks. Even though Georgia is stacked and South Carolina is very inconsistent for the most part, South Carolina always plays Georgia real close any time of the year. Last year their game was close. This year I expect the same. Another game I'd watch out for would be Minnesota versus the 20th ranked North Carolina. They are not in the same conference, but Minnesota is 2-0 and I believe in them. And North Carolina, even though they have Drake May, their defense is really suspect, and I believe that Minnesota could pull an upset over North Carolina. Another game I'd watch for is Michigan State versus the number 8 ranked Washington. Even though Washington is ranked super high, I believe in Michigan State's offense. Even after their suspension of their head coach, I believe they can put together a game and upset a top 10 ranked team. But the most important game today is College Game Day, one of the most vicious rivalries we have in college football. It's the number 18th ranked Colorado versus Colorado State. They always play each other super difficult, but I believe that Colorado and Coach Prime will take care of business versus Colorado State and cover the spread of 23.5 points. In other news, Travis Kelce and Chris Jones will both play this weekend versus the Jaguars. So if you have Kelce still sitting on your bench for some reason, please put him in. You don't need to lose a game because you don't have Kelce in your lineup, even though you have him on your team. Austin Eckler will not play this weekend versus the Titans. So if you have Joshua Kelly, please start him. The Titans have a really good run defense, but the Chargers run a lot. And even if you give someone 25 to 30 carries, they will eventually do something with them. So even though they're playing a tough run defense, start Joshua Kelly's. In Patriots news today, Aaron Hernandez is still dead. Thank you for watching Sports Talk with King Vaughn.